Looks like growing tensions between China and the U.S. are now being demonstrated through new military weapons. China is showing off their power, and RT Sarah Montez de Oca joins me now. Amazing timing for the Chinese to start flexing their muscles. Sarah?
Scotty, it's very good timing for them. The growing trade war is already affecting both the United States and China. And while it looked like China's biggest air show was grappling slowing growth amid the U.S. trade war, this did not stop China from showing off some of its latest weapons. Now, this comes at a time where tensions between the two largest economies are extremely high, and it doesn't seem like they'll be backing down either. So the Chinese air show, part of it air show and part of it arms expo, allows China to show their newest weapons developed by Chinese contractors. All new sorts of tech, including a stealth combat drone, is undergoing development, which could one day be for sale to other countries. Now, China's drone sales have soared to the Middle East, given their lower prices and without political conditions compared to American drones. During the air show, China Aerospace Science and Industry Corporation presented a new type of anti-ship ballistic missile. Codenamed CM-401, the weapon system can be launched by either land or sea and is intended for rapid and precision strikes against medium-sized ships, naval task force, and offshore facilities. It has the potential to destroy a vessel with just one hit. And because of its hypersonic velocity, it makes it almost impossible to intercept. Now, this could perhaps raise tensions even higher that already exist between China's military and the U.S. Navy. And Australia is now getting involved in pushing back on China's influence. Australia's Prime Minister, Scott Morrison, pledges to spend $1.45 billion on foreign policy. Now, this is to counter China's perceived influence in the region.
Australia's national security and that of the Pacific, they're intertwined. As the 2017 Foreign Policy White Paper made clear when it was identified the Pacific as one of Australia's highest foreign policy priorities. Now, my government, the government that I have the privilege to lead, is returning the Pacific to where it should be, front and centre of Australia's strategic outlook.
Morrison went on to say that this is also their region, their patch, and their home. The speech happened to take place while Australian Foreign Minister Marise Payne met with her Chinese counterpart Wang Yi in Beijing. During their meeting, Wang agreed with Payne that the two countries could work together to show their respective strengths. We are not rivals, and we can absolutely become cooperation partners. Payne later acknowledged that there would be differences, but that their focus is on handling those differences respectfully. Now, Scotty, this goes back to what we've been discussing lately with the trade war being between the U.S. and China, and that it's somehow connected to a broader military buildup and a technology arms race. But right now, it's only rhetoric, and China's President Xi Jinping recently paid a visit to its military region, saying that he wants to prepare in case of any emergency. And former commander of the U.S. Army, retired Lieutenant General Ben Hodges, also says that a war between the U.S. and China in 15 years is very much likely.
Sarah, I found it very curious, and all of the signage behind you, the pictures you showed from this display, as big as the Chinese logos were also everything in English. So it's obvious they weren't just wanting their own to see this. They wanted to send a message to everyone else, too.
That's right, Scotty. So it wasn't just for the Chinese. This was a presentation for the Western world, especially for the U.S.
Well, let's see if they got their attention. Thanks for following this for us, Sarah.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.